Alright guys, so here we are for trailer number 2 for the movie Void. Let's see what it's about. Well, that trailer gave a lot more than that teaser did.
I do not remember the teaser at all.
Yeah, I'll start over. So that trailer definitely gave away more than that teaser did.
I don't remember the teaser.
The
Is my
teaser
issue.
was like 20 seconds, and like 6 of those seconds were them showing like the void and the blah blah. Like, so this
Now we
is,
know it's a
yeah.
Black Triangle cult.
There were a lot of little tiny like snippets and made us say a lot of the things that are literally put in the little cutaways
Fuck
where it says
yeah.
like best 80s, like blah blah,
Oh.
this and that, like that.
So we nailed it, is what you're saying.
Kinda.
Awesome.
So this is by the producer of The Witch. The Witch was pretty good, and it has that going for it. And this definitely has that gritty vibe. I love these cloaks with the triangle that you look through. Like, it's definitely creepy, and how they keep appearing, and they all have the knife.
No, I like weird. This is, so speaking of throwbacks, there's little. I feel like the teaser may have had maybe more even of like weird, like from like the John Carpenter, the Thing, like
The Thing stuff.
tentacles and goo and
Sure.
like messed up like creaturey things, like fucking.
I think this had the same
huge fan of
amount of
that.
those things in
Okay,
it,
but relatively it seems
because of
so,
how
yeah.
long this trailer was compared to like
Right.
seeing it for 2 seconds in a 4-second trailer. You're like,
We
oh.
only had so many frames
Yeah.
to go by total before. No, even like the like spinning black, triangle looking logo thing, it kind of looks like what they did with Stranger Things' logos and
No,
stuff. where, like,
I was gonna
the
touch on that. I
lines and
love
shit, I'm like,
the
fuck.
in the void, how it's like cut off in part of the V. I think that just like topography.
It's dope.
Like is genius.
Yeah, it looks like, and like all the text cards saying like it's a journey into madness and all that stuff. I'm like, ooh, like this looks like something I would totes be into.
No,
And,
it mixes like two things I really love in like a horror movie. So like you have like the plausible, where it's like, okay, you have this like mob of people that are all just like like cultists or
I was
whatever,
just
and they
gonna
all
say,
want something.
cultists and like you don't have to do this. We do. We have to release Shambhala
Yes.
or whatever. Yeah.
So like that's creepy. But then it's not even like that they're just trying to do something. It seems like that's coming to fruition,
Seems like
and
it
you
happens.
actually have that thing happening.
Seems like it's also real.
So like that's
Yeah.
twice as creepy. These are what I call kill yourself moments, when you realize like nobody can win. They have Zool. Just like slash your own throat.
Yeah.
I definitely want to see this.
It looks like too they end up in like this hospital, this like one spot where the cultists
Yeah.
are sieging them, and then they go downstairs, I guess, and there's a
And like
fucking
they
thing
are the
there or
center
something.
of this. Yeah.
Yes, so you're like that's weird, but awesome because like whenever because I don't know what the budget of this movie was, so maybe we're speaking out
Had
of
to be
whatever.
decent. Had to be decent.
I was gonna say like I think during the teaser we talked about it like, oh, this looks like a small thing that whatever, but if it all takes place in one hospital, that's encouraging because then they don't have to waste money on a lot of
yeah.
locations and different stuff. They can just focus on telling whatever little story they're telling. But yeah, this looks awesome.
Yeah,
Like
but there's at
horror
least
gaming,
millions on the screen in
going
this movie.
down to the of course. A mind-bending journey into madness.
But that first trailer when we saw it, we're like, oh man, like it could just be a guy who knows a guy that did some CG stuff,
Okay.
blah blah blah. Like I was in my head, I was like, oh, this could be like a cool like indie $2 million budget thing, and I'm like, nope, this is like in the 5 to 20s at least, because just what they're doing here is very interesting.
No, it looks like it'll be very scary and have things that will make you. There's certain stuff, the way things move, and then like the body horror they call it, or like
Oh,
the
yeah.
own shit's growing shit or whatever the fuck.
That
like,
sheriff, he does not
super
do
into
much
it.
in this trailer, but something about him, he seems like a real like a character that you can relate to. Like other ones where you're looking at him, you're like, okay, that's like a big meathead idiot, or that's like a nerdy guy,
That's a
whatever.
guy from Central Casting.
But like this guy seems
yeah.
like a normal guy that you could run into, and when you see him get slowly stabbed,
The slow stab is a big
stab,
thing.
ever since Saving Private Ryan, I've always been like
Okay.
really into that.
The
Where I'm like,
slow
oh, it
stab.
makes it feel so real.
Yeah.
Because you can imagine that, like you're fighting, but they have the leverage, they're on top of you, and it's getting
Well,
into you. Oh God, please.
And then your typical movie, right? It's always like it might happen, it might not, it might happen, it might not, and then something happens.
Yes.
But in real life, even if you can just get an inch in, that's possible, and that's terrifying. And yeah, I totally agree. There's a cool scene too where it seems like this might also, and it says Journey into Madness. And I don't know if that centers around the cop, but I feel like I always love things where there's like something happened, but then everyone else is like, no, this happened, or like, holy shit, are you okay? And he's like, wait, no, what, that happened? And this might have some of that shit going on. Weird, like waking up and dreaming and fucking.
God, just
I'm
looking out
into
the
the
window
void.
and seeing like nothing is around you except the woods and cultists.
Just dudes
That's
standing
great.
motionless in the woods.
Something about a white outfit, because it's like, I'm not trying to hide. I'm here for you. Like,
Okay.
I'm coming. 2 thumbs up.
Dos thummies.
Don't die in a fire.